Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise. In this part, we will be starting Master Rank. It's been quite a long journey getting here. Magnum Hollow being probably the hardest thing. Actually, no, hands down the hardest thing we've fought. At least for Heavy Bowgun. Since last time, though, I basically just did the farming necessary to get all of the, end of high rank versions of all the weapons I used, including Tobi Kadachi, because the Narwa one doesn't have good secondary ammos, and until I have full elemental damage builds, I don't think I'm gonna really care that much versus being able to use like Pierce 3, for example. It's too valuable. And yeah, that means I have not farmed, these. Just didn't get around to it. Plus getting master rank weapons, hopefully. That will make this faster. Also, sadly, means also I didn't get these. It is what it is. I did add some things like the 2-slot elementals. 4-slot Vade Extender. But the plan, this is our starting armor. It's got Charge Master. I think that's going to be pretty good for us. And it also comes with 2 focus. Pretty nice. And then also full Wirebug Whisper and some Critical Eye. I think that's a pretty decent start. And since I'm not going to be able to make this probably this entire recording, well, this entire stream, I'm going to be able to make these, so I should be able to fit it in there. As for weapons, got Rachna Kadaki for fire, Mizutsune for water, Tobi Kadachi for thunder, until Astalos, then we'll switch to Astalos. Probably. Still kind of iffy on that because something I'll say shortly. But then we got Barioth for ice. But this is the interesting thing. Amatsu. If you look here, it's good for both water and thunder. Very good, in fact. Both moving and reloading while shooting and reloading while moving. Both of which, very good. It also can use it can shoot while moving, Pierce 3 and 2. It can also use all of the sticky ammos. So I feel like that's probably going to be the final go for water and thunder weapons. But that's way out of the way. We also, we don't get to use this until I believe it's Lunagaron, Malzeno, and Shagaru. I believe those are the 3 things we need to hunt for that.
All right. Good luck.
There's some other stuff, but we gotta start getting into Master Rank, which we gotta fight Daimyo Hermitar for that. We gotta fight the intro monster for Master Rank. Wouldn't be fair otherwise. So let's head on over here. We can finally do this. Feels good to be able to select that. And Daimyo Hermitar. No followers yet. But before we get in this first hunt, if you watch this on YouTube and you end up enjoying, and you want to see the... I'll figure out hopping skewers after this. But if you end up wanting to watch the rest of Master Rank, feel free to like and subscribe. If you want to hang out live whenever I do these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30 Eastern. Both on Twitch and here on YouTube. So come on by and hang out. Let's get into it. Alright. So let's get this, and we will check out the new switch skill after this, because technically we aren't in Master Rank yet. We need to have actually hunted Daimyo Hermitar to be in Master Rank. And at that point, that's when we get new switch skill, Kitinators, which is a huge part of the fun we have in these playthroughs. Because, you know what? Which of the Palicos, you know, actually don't suck at shooting the kit man, you know? That's a big thing we do here.
Watch out!
Okay. Alright, what we got here? Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. The fact that we can line it up pretty easily, though, is pretty nice. Ooh, okay. A little bit later on that. Yep. Get that power up. Okay. Alright. No, thank you. Okay, nope. Definitely not enough sideways range there. Thank you, Medic Dongo, and getting basically Mega Potions and Master Rank. Great combo. Alright. Nice and simple. Okay. Oh god, get out of there. All good. So far, so good. We're getting decent damage in there. Haha. There we go, that was good timing. Getting knocked out of her buff has been great though.
Nice one.
Alright. I mean, we're getting good, decent damage in there.
After it!
I'm still not sure if, you know, eventually I'm gonna want to go into critical element, because I know we do a lot of... I mean, I'm pretty sure most of the damage from this ammo is elemental. So I'm not sure if, you know, I'm gonna want to go critical element. Depends how well I can fit all the comfort skills in. I think that's gonna be a big part of it. Because if I can't fit, you know, my comfort skills, I'm gonna forego a little damage. I've always been more focused on comfort skills, unless it just functionally changes how the weapon plays. Say like dual blades, for instance. Without crit, not the greatest weapon in the game. Or, you know, you got ow. But you got like, let's see, what are those ones? I mean, quick sheath with longsword, for example, that's another one. That just fundamentally changes the weapon. Okay. Oh, right on a trap, basically. Nice, I'll take it. Okay. Get that. Okay, that was a little. Oh, we're in Feeder 3 now. Okay, whoops.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. This time that feels bad. I like Daimyo though. Just celebrates whenever he hits you. Like that's just funny. That's great. Alright. Fair. Alright.
Job.
Oh yeah, I forgot that that's a
Thanks,
move you
buddy.
have. Right. Kinda forgot about that whole thing. That's like a Monoblow's head or skull. Even though that's a monster we haven't seen in like forever. Don't know why. Do we get Monoblows like in a game sometime soon?
It's over.
That's not stories. Alright. We are officially in Master Rank.
Here we go.
Good stuff. So now we got switch skills. We got hopping skewers. Gotta equip kittenators. Well, let me mark off Daimyo Hermitaur first. Boom. First one down.
Quest complete.
Alright. Alright, so I'm interested to see what the switch skills are, because apparently there's one that slows down your shots, so you get more hits on piercing stuff. That sounds pretty nice.
Hi, and welcome to my shop.
Okay. That's a very good one. Steadiness, too. Although I don't know that any of the bowguns I actually plan on using have any deviation. Bay Extender 2 and 2 1 slots is very good for me. Nah. No. No.
Hope to
Those
see
are
you
all
again soon.
decent, though. Wow. Okay, so I guess since I'm over here... is it here? Yeah, dojo. Secret support moves. And we always go lottery box. Because, you know, we got the kittenators in there. We'll see who actually hits them. That's part of the fun. Alright, so, switch skills, right? So what one is it? It is... crouching shots. I'm just gonna do this. Crouching shot. Okay, that replaces charge shot. Okay. A style of shooting that utilizes a special stance to reduce... Okay, so recoil's not going to be as much of an issue. In exchange, for not being able to move, you're able to fire in rapid succession. The longer you fire, the shorter the firing interval becomes. For the risk of overheating your bow. If it overheats, it can't be fired until it is cooled down. Certain ammo types cannot be used. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh my, that heats up very fast. How long does that take to... And I just don't... Okay, so I can't use crouching shot until that cools down. Is there any sort of, like, indicator? Not really, okay. But I mean... Okay. I feel like this is more of if you're going regular ammos that you can craft a ton. I mean, you know, I guess thinking about it, it's like this. Right, it's right bumper. But I think it's, you know, charge for the elemental shots. You know, charge for that. Once I run out, I'll be going to Pierce 3, and then I go to this. Yeah, okay, up there's the... Yeah, so you just kind of have to wait then. So then if I go back, I just kind of then could do this. There's not really an indicator for if it's cooled down. Is it? Okay, so I have to be in this to see it. That's why I wasn't seeing it, because I didn't think about looking up there. Okay. But I mean, like, that does a lot. So, there's no way just... Okay. Okay, that cools down kind of fast. Okay. That seems good for like a down orient or something. Huh. So we're at 60, about 6,100. What is his? About 1,200. I don't know how many shots I do. I don't feel like counting, but Pierce 2s are just kind of throwaways. I mean, that's how... What does Pierce 3 do then? So I'm about 7,500. Okay, so it seems like it's about 1,200 either way, give or take. Okay. Because I don't really use Pierce 2 that much on purpose. It's basically if I run out of Pierce 3. So... Wait. I didn't check. There's no way, right? This isn't an option, right? There's no way. No. Okay. I figured as much for that. Huh. Slicing aim work? It does. Huh. That feels like it has some good use, actually. Huh. Yeah. Okay. That seems neat. I'll probably have it as a second scroll then. Alright, so I do want to hunt Great Azuchi, because gets me these, which give me full Wirebug Whisper and some critical eye. Great Azuchi does not like a thunder. Alright, well that works out. But that is interesting. Hmm.
For stopping by. Please select the
Trying to
best
think of
seat.
like the best scenario for that. Like I feel like it's, you know, you see them. Okay, I was wondering. I feel like it's they go down. You go in. Easiest one to do is probably, you know, off of the KO from Sticky. Alright, so let's see what we got for hopping skewers. It's usually that. Does it even do anything? May slightly increase. Is that worth it at that point? I will be doing this more often. You know... That's an interesting thought. That could be interesting to use Defender here. Or... This is Dongo Defender, this is also Dongo Defender. What? Okay, you have two Dongo Defenders apparently. But... Because this kind of like is another potential damage reduction. Because I'll be honest, there's not a whole lot else I care to get. Like, it really isn't. So I guess I'll just grab that. Yeah, that seems decent. As long as I have Defender and Medic right now, I'm fine. I haven't put my Palicos in the dojo.
Time to go.
Alright, we'll see how this goes. First hunt using, well, having Crouching Shot with us. Like I said, I don't think I'll be using it until, like, a down. Which, to be fair, will be happening pretty early on.
It's over.
Because of the sticky here. I'm gonna want to go up. But yeah, because if I do it for Pierce,
Good.
I can craft a ton of Pierce ammo in a hunt. Elemental, not so much. I can literally craft a maximum of what? I can bring, basically, a total of 120 shots. So, versus, I think it's like 4 full loadouts, assuming I don't craft any more Pierce 1s or Gunpowder 3s. So I'm gonna want to be swapped over here,
This is the end.
because this will get a KO pretty fast. And I don't want to use... Oh wow, that was faster than I thought. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, and so the next down, then, I'll use that again. Hmm.
Be careful!
Fair. Alright.
Thanks, buddy.
I guess for a recovery like that, I'm kind of, now I'm thinking about it, I think certain monsters could also be good to have it. Because certain monsters, they have a common move they use that has a very long recovery. Grey Zuchu being one of those monsters. I could also see, what? Zenogre would be a good one, anytime he charges up.
Let's do this!
You know, that's a big opening for damage. Okay. I see a lot of potential for that move. I think the only downside I really see with it is that, like, with elemental ammo, it's kind of... It's gonna eat through your resources a lot faster.
Watch out!
A lot faster. But, yeah, it's kind of the point. I should switch things right away whenever I...
Incoming!
Okay.
Watch out!
Alright. Okay. I think it works. I have a Vade extender as well. That'll speed up the lining up. Yeah. Okay.
Get back here!
Yeah, eats through a lot of our secondary ammo, but it kind of makes it so we don't, like, because a big thing with me, with the bowguns, that makes it a little, like, why I like them in wilds a lot, especially, more than light bowgun, but, is that they aren't just, you know, sit there, shoot the ammo type that you want to shoot until the monster dies. It's like, you know, especially for light bowgun, like I said, it's like, you shoot the ammo type you want, you go into rapid fire mode, you use your, like, meter that you build up, which could potentially be a different ammo type. I found that spread actually works pretty well for that. But just like, you can change things up with that. And that's kind of the same thing with this. Monster goes down, you switch scrolls. Now you're using your regular ammo that's not elemental. I mean, honestly, think about that. Spread could probably be insane to pick up. If I found a good... Sadly, there's not many elemental bowguns that can use spread ammo that are, like, worth a damn, so... Kinda sucks. That's what it is. Gotta work with what exists. Which ain't much. Fair. Yeah, I figured it was hitting me. Oh. Oh, is that the reduced damage buff up there? Is that what that is? I don't know if I've ever seen that icon in my life. Yeah. That's the play. Yeah, that's the play. It feels pretty nice. Although maybe I should not shoot it until it needs cooling down. Try to do one shot before. Just because there is a cooldown after that. Being able to do stuff. Oh! Oh, Manny. I'll try to get you your first Kitinator. You gotta start somewhere. Manny. Don't start off weak. Manny. Manny. Hey, let's go! Oh, hello. Hi.
Thanks, buddy.
I can't see. I'm just gonna keep shooting. Okay. Alright.
Come on.
We get to do one of my favorite wyvern rides here. Yeah, Superman punch the crap out of Azuchi.
Let's do this.
Bam. Well, bam. I will say, like, yeah, these are early monsters. But we're getting decent hunt times considering we don't have mass strength weapons.
Done. Be careful.
You know what? I wanna do this.
Nice one.
I don't care.
Incoming.
Okay, fair enough.
Thanks,
That's
buddy.
fair. That's fair. That's deserved. That is 100% deserved. But, alright. I mean, like, I could do that probably, though, on a down that isn't a KO. And damn near guarantee a KO. So then it's even more knockdown. It can get the, sticky damage. And then I can do the piercing damage. That doesn't seem like a bad idea.
Farewell.
Hold on. Okay. Alright.
I'll end this.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
But that felt pretty decent.
Let's see.
And we haven't had to craft any ammo. Granted, like, we did use all of our Pierce 3. But, nah, it's whatever. It does make me think, though, throwing, Pierce up could actually be good with that, then. I still think definitely don't do the rapid fire, or, like, the crouching shot with, elemental piercing ammo. Just don't think it's worth it. I think charging that is the better way to go. But it's neat. I'm gonna have two, like, sides of the weapon. Just swapping between them. It's gotta be satisfying using a spread heavy bowgun at like point blank range. Or I guess not point blank, because for some reason spread heavy bowgun has a bad zone right next to the monster. But just sitting there shooting really fast, it's gotta be
And welcome
satisfying.
to my shop. All done.
No. No. Nope.
Hope to see you again soon.
Alright. I did get enough for at least one of these. Oh. Damn. Okay. I got a lot of those. Okay, well we got all we need for that. I don't believe those are pieces I can swap out though. I don't think. Let's see, it would be swap. Yeah, I can't swap that one. Not really. I'd be losing a focus because I don't have focus decorations yet. Well, I didn't make
Alright,
them,
Good luck.
but okay. Good stuff. Let's see, that was Grey Azuchi. So already master rank, changing up how I want to play the weapon big time, but in a way that kind of just adds to what I want to do, which I think is the ideal way that it should do it. I don't think it should, well, it can, but I don't think it should necessarily just replace what I want to do. No, it's kind of more boring. Like, oh, this is just better. No, that's kind of boring. So what do we hunt now? Do I just try Garen Golem? That could be a mistake. A big mistake. But at the same time, I feel like he's slow enough that I might be able to dodge most of his stuff. And last I remember, his arms are really good in his zones. And then we're gonna get a lot of downs because he falls down whenever you break his arms. When he like puts the stuff on him. Which since they're good hit zones, gonna be pretty fast. Then I think after that I might end up just going for the elemental decorations. Because they're all pretty early stuff. Like I believe this is Ludraw. I don't even know what that's from. Akensam, I think. Kezu. Bishaten's pretty early on. Frost is Lagombi. So it's like we can get that stuff pretty early on. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try Garen Golem. If it's too early, I'm not that surprised. But I'm also still getting used to the new playstyle.
See you soon.
I have faith
And I
that
just
you will
realized
fulfill your
Kitnators are
duty.
also a huge opening as well. You know, now that I think
Safe
about it.
return.
What? I think now I might actually want to be able to craft gunpowder level 3. Oh, okay, I don't even need that much. Because getting this... And the only issues with the fire weapons is it's gonna cut into our fire herbs. But ideally we don't need to use them to craft more ammo. Ideally. Although actually I guess if I had already went through it, then that means I'd already used the 3. So then I would have to make Pierce 1 anyway. But yeah, I think that that's probably the way to go, maybe? So next time that thing runs out, I think I'll swap that
Your
over.
spirit shines bright.
At least for a bit. Alright. think Garen Golem's a 3, isn't he?
List of quests.
So we're jumping up quite a bit. This is a 3, though. We do get a follower. Because if you don't know, 3 and 4 get 1, 5 and 6 get 2. Because the point of these playthroughs is not difficulty. It's just to experience how, like, the progression of the weapon, basically. And so, yeah. That kind of eases things so we can keep progressing. Alright. Alright, actually now though, I do have to bring this up. Because I only don't do this for 1 stars. I do have a mod that makes max potions, which I don't actually have in this loadout. I'll try without it, but I do have a mod that makes max potions max out your health. Ancient potions do health and stamina. But I don't actually have any max potions in this loadout. I need to include them now. But if I cart pretty fast, which I don't doubt could happen, I will put that on. Because my hunts rarely, if ever, have time become an issue. And so if that's the case, what's the harm in cutting out the gathering spearbirds?
This is the end.
That's just my logic, though. Since I am going to use Sticky, I should probably do that. Because the Sticky will get a KO, and then I'll get a down.
Oh, it's over.
There it is.
Wow, that was garbage. Okay.
Weekend, let's take advantage.
Alright. Fair.
I think we got on his bad side.
Ooh, okay, that hurt a little bit.
It's targeting you.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, that was 2 hits. Got it. Ow. I'm surprised that didn't instantly kill me, to be honest.
Good as new.
Very kind.
Oh, they healed me. I kind of forgot I had them with me, to be honest. Him? Okay. I know for a fact I'm getting lucky with my Divine Blessing and stuff, Ross. But there's no way I'm not.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
In the name of our building.
There it is. Okay.
That's one.
Subquest completed. Oh, thanks. No more playing nice, huh?
Okay. Sure. Ow. Fair enough. It's all good. Could be worse.
You're gonna be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, now that's a little scary.
This
But I do have the damage reduction thing. I don't know how much that reduces it. But it is guaranteed once I have that. I just had to get hit first. I mean, I'll be honest, the fact that it's taken me this long to feel even remotely scared, kind of going better than I thought it would. I kind of expected to, be scared for my life, like, right away. So...
After you.
Ow. Don't really believe that should have hit, but it's whatever. He's got literal splash damage. Okay, that one was on me. But he doesn't have literal splash damage, so... Fair enough. I also don't have focus, so that cuts down on... Oh wait, I need to switch. Whoops.
Lie down and start crying.
Nice, got all of those.
After it.
Alright. I mean, we got all of those. And I'm fine crafting Pierce 3s because we can just buy all of the materials for that. So, I'm liking the setup. Like, I want to try to avoid crafting my elemental ammo if I can help it, but if not, it's not that big of a deal. Granted, we are literally under-geared for this. Like, objectively, we are under-geared for this. So, that is kind of what it is. Oh, okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Probably heal on, I guess.
Looks super irritated.
Okay.
Nice riding.
Okay. Yep, there's a KO. Okay, fair. Alright.
For the target!
Oops. Yeah, that was a bad dodge on me. I need to get the health
When you came here.
first. Okay, we're fine, barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it's on its last leg.
Alright.
Divine punishment awaits.
You know,
Nice one.
okay. You know what? That's actually pretty decent to use. That gives me a use for that as well. Okay, and you can recover pretty fast from that if you don't
Thanks, buddy.
overheat. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Get back here!
I'm good with that. Well, I guess actually at this point I don't have a reason to go over to that. I like it. It's different. It's different and that's very enjoyable. Ow. That almost killed me because I decided to
Thanks.
wire ball way too early.
Good.
Ow.
Keep it up.
Okay.
No.
I don't know that I've ever seen that combo, but also I don't really fight Garen Gold much, because it doesn't really have armor I care about.
Damn you!
At least I don't think. Also, though, I didn't get to heal, because I ran out of heals. So. Also, though, I don't have max health, which normally I would. And I am playing a ranged weapon. There's a lot of reasons. I'm also very undergeared. There's a lot of reasons what just happened. I was also greedy.
I think we got on his bad side.
Okay. Interesting. I'm surprised he's not going down. Like, I'm actually surprised. Manny? Okay, Manny's goated. That's, you know, 2 hunts in a row. He's gotten Kid Naders. Really good ones at that. Wow. I wonder if Pierce 3 is not the way to go for this. I wonder if it's actually like, you know, I don't know. Like Pierce 2s do a lot less of the bar. You know, there's also the option of slicing, but I mean, they shoot slow enough that I can just kind of shoot it as fast as I can.
No more playing nice, huh?
Is that gonna work?
In the name of our villain!
That does good damage. Like, unironically, that does good damage. Ah. Yeah, fair. Huh. Okay.
It's targeting you.
Oh, I'm using normals now. But neat. Oh god. We're fine, kind of. Until we're not. Fair. Not really need to heal that.
Don't play the loose!
Okay.
That's the end of that!
Like, yeah, that was 15 minutes, but it's also, you know, a 3-star
Wow,
master rank
you are
monster
great.
with a high
I can
rank
see
weapon.
the village is in safe hands.
Hmm. You know, this kind of begs the question then, could I do a little, like, optimization where, like, because if I'm not gonna use the pierce ammo without crouching shot, I don't care if it can shoot while moving now. I don't know that that opens up anything, because I think I used that stuff anyway. Like, I think Toby Kadachi, I think, can only
That's
reload.
Gamora's hero for you.
Maybe that was
Yes.
Ragnar Kadaki, maybe both. I don't know, but that worked more than I thought it would. I kind of expected that to be a lot harder.
Welcome.
I also expected the arms to have more ticks of damage in them. Kind of is what it is.
Hope to see you
Oh
again
well.
soon.
But, I mean, all things considered, that went pretty well. Like, I can't really complain much.
Hey there. All right. Good luck.
Okay. I mean, that was Garen Golem. So, that gets our armor, right? I think that gets me everything there. I'm pretty sure I can get large beast gems. I'm just gonna double check. Here, Nico to the rescue. Large beast gem. Okay, yeah, Garen Golem. Okay, cool. So I can, in fact, get those. Alright, so yeah, I can get... Well, actually, it's other than that singular thing. I can get all of this stuff pretty easily. So that's good. So, and I don't think I'm going to work on weapons, because a lot of the stuff is like mid-master rank stuff, you know, like Ragnar Kadaki, Or like early mid, I guess. There's a lot of stuff in Master Rank. It's like Ragna Kadaki is a bit later. Mizutsune is a little bit later. Tobi Kadachi is probably the earliest thing on the list, but it's like even then that's a little rough. Although it does have good his own, but still. Barrioth. I mean that's not happening until a while. So yeah, I think then we go for decorations then. So that'd be like our 2-slot elementals. Because I need 1 slots for reload speed and recoil down. So if I can use things that aren't 1 slots, that will help me a lot. Like a lot. Because I'm already gonna need up to 6. Probably like 4 or 5. For each, like, loadout. So, guess we can start with Lagombi. See how that goes. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. First hunt of Master Rank. Not using the Tobi Kadachi thing, because it's fire. I do need to save this though, because that does save the switch skills. So then let's fire. Actually that. Okay, no, it is the same stuff right now. I do need to change the switch skills. I want to change that to that. Well, actually, that doesn't do anything. Wait, no, okay, no, it accelerates gauge recovery and it cuts overheat time. Okay, so I do actually want that. Okay. You know, that, okay, yeah, I did read that before, didn't understand what it meant, so. I kind of had an idea, but I kind of forgot that that's what crouching shot. Because that is the only context I had of crouching shots before today. Like, I kind of... Crouching shots. I figure it's, you know, I crouch and I shoot fast. Well, yeah. Pretty much. But, yeah, so... Stick with that. Then go with fire. Alright, so... Should be okay.
The cheat for all your questing needs.
I will say one thing that I didn't even think about. Well, granted, it's also because I just learned how crouching shot works. But,
Take a look at the quest list.
with crouching shot, the regular shots, like the regular elemental shots, do something. Like, they're worth using a little bit more now. Because I can shoot them off pretty fast. Are they, you know, better than using other ammo types? Probably not. At least until I have, like, you know, an actual elemental build, then maybe. But, you know, that's then.
Farewell.
I don't have a full elemental build yet. It's fine. It feels good now, which means it'll only feel better eventually. Like, it can only start feeling better. Which is a good place to be in. Alright, I still didn't add... Well, this is a 1-star anyway. Because I have, like, a rule I try to follow, but sometimes I forget. Of not using the max potion mod for 1-stars. You know, if I forget, it's kind of whatever.
Great.
I'll just shoot through there.
In the bag.
Okay. Alright, I don't actually have any stickies to force a knockdown here. So that kind of makes the start of this a little bit worse. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, that reached. I figured that was gonna hit the ground, because to be fair, it was half on the ground. Ow. All good.
Nice one.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about it. You don't get knocked down much. But to be fair, I think no matter what, unless you're using spread, this skeleton's just gonna suck to fight. Like, I don't think it matters. Just because it doesn't get much hits no matter what you do. Doesn't really have good hit zones either. Like, whoever designed the hit zones for this hitbox, like this skeleton in general, seems to hate ranged weapons, because like Arzuros has shit zones for ranged weapons, Lagombi has shit zones. Like, it's only the head, and it's like, hope you're not using Pierce. Because you are, you're not gonna get much out of it. Okay.
Get back here!
All good. Yeah, maybe a skeleton like this, I'll just stay in this mode. Probably. Don't know that it's worth trying to maximize my piercing and fire ammo. Sure, that works. I mean, it's cutting that down faster, so I'll take it. Sure. Okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah, see, it actually has a little bit of use. Usually that ammo sucks. Yeah, Evade Extender would have been perfect there. And I'm also realizing, like, Charge Shot actually kind of makes me want Evade Extender even more. Because getting out of this with that, you know, Evade Extender would have worked perfectly. That one was kind of on me, but by kinda I mean it was. Okay, fair.
Good.
But I think I like this setup a lot more solely because it gives me options on what to do.
I'll end
I think that's a big thing. You know, I'm not just stuck with, oh, I'm just gonna do the same thing the entire fight. Wow. Thanks for whiffing. Appreciate that. Nice. Manny? Oh, you got screwed over. Wow, it even tried. Manny got screwed over there a little bit. Manny's doing good with Kitinators, though, I will say.
Be careful!
I don't think I've seen a single one from Icarus, though. So, not a great start from Icarus. Like, at all. That's what I... Yeah, okay. I guess there is also always the option of just, you know, fighting the bullet, or bullets, I guess,
Thanks, buddy.
and just crafting the elemental ammos for a little bit more shots. If I need to, though. Man, he's already going for another one. Damn, okay. Like, look at him. He's going.
Thanks,
Look
buddy.
at that. Dude's a menace. Oh, wow. You very rarely do 3, I feel like. Alright. And there's that. Might as well do this. That'll give it time to cool down, I think, right?
You're mine!
Hmm.
It's fleeing!
I'd hope he's near dead. But then again, like I said, this is probably one of the worst. No, this has got to be the worst skeleton for Pierce ammo. Alright. Yeah.
Incoming!
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright. And we got Grey Zuchu here. I mean, we're at about 10 minutes. If I get Blue Skull around here, I'm happy. Because, I mean, like, I still have high rank weapons.
Let's go!
Ooh, okay. Really? Talk about just, like, the worst timing. Nice. Alright. Let's heal up. Alright. Fair enough. That at least cuts down on that, like what I already have. That does do a lot though, damn.
Nice one.
That was some good damage. Oh, did it again, okay. Maybe you just do that in Master Rank, I don't know. Alright. For a terrible skeleton for pierce ammo, getting less than 15 minutes with a high rank weapon, I'm happy with. But yeah, like any other monster almost, I feel like it you know, it would have felt a lot better. Granted, it didn't even feel bad. That's kind of like the surprising thing. Even though it took longer than, you know, like Dreazuchi or something, still didn't feel bad. Felt better than high rank did. So, I'll take it. Alright. Cool. I'll probably be, that's gonna be the last hunt for this part though.
Yes.
Interesting start to Master Rank. You know, usually I feel a little weak going into Master Rank. I don't really feel weak here.
Wow, nice. Look at all those points.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Let's begin, shall we?
Okay. That could be pretty good. Getting a evade window on well, an evade extender, but evade window on like side hops is really good.
Okay then.
Like any weapon that can side hop, I feel like you see you know, evade window,
Here
like,
we go.
you know, you can do a lot potentially with that. Is it likely? Yeah, probably not, but it's
This will be
doable,
good.
which is, you know, more than can be said about a lot of things with dodging moves.
Okay then.
Okay.
This will be good. Thank you for your patience.
Alright. So we got them back. Am I gonna be able to make a Master Rank one? Probably not. It's very unlikely. Very close on a couple of them. Alright. Double Rathalos, probably the best one. No, double Magnamalo, there we go. Alright. Double Magnamalo as part of the Argosy. So, do I still want to be able to craft gunpowder 3 while I'm out? Because what does it take for Pierce 3? So, I can have 60 at a time. How much Pierce 1 can I have? Okay, I can have 60. Okay. So, 1 to 1, how much gunpowder 3 can I have? Okay, so I can have more gunpowder 3 than I can have of Pierce ammo. Because I make 4 each. So by the time I run out of Pierce 1, I will have made 4 things of Pierce 3. And then I can use the latch berries that I always bring with me to craft more Pierce 1s if need be. Which I kind of hope I wouldn't need, because what, that's 240 Pierce 3s plus another 60 Pierce 2s and my elemental ammo. So I'd kind of hope they're dead by that point. So maybe I just don't. Because I feel like if it takes that long, I'm kind of fine restocking. Because that probably took like 20-30 minutes at least. So I think I'd be fine restocking at that point. But I do need to buy stuff. Huh. It's interesting that gunpowder is not listed there though. But I'm gonna get back up to probably 2,000.
Okay, here you go.
2,000 of that. Back up to 2,000 of that.
Great choice.
I like to stay at 2,000 ammos, basically. That I actually use a lot. Like, to be fair, sticky ammo, you don't really use much. Guess I might as well have, like, 200 of this if I ever can use it. 100 of that.
Great choice.
Even though I don't need that much, I know.
A great choice.
I don't feel like doing the math, so. Sure, okay. Wyvern ammo is not on, like, anything. But yeah, alright, cool.
Let's strike a deal. Hope to see you again
Let's
soon.
go get the nests. But Master Rank going pretty good so far. I mean, like, the fact that Garen Golem didn't go that bad. The one time I carded was because I was greedy. Like, that, it's objectively I was just being greedy.
I've got some great
Like,
deals for you.
there's not much else to it. Oh damn, I didn't know I had that.
Done.
Alright. I mean, I'm gonna eventually need all the money I can get
Thank you for your patronage.
for upgrading armor. Eventually. But yeah, alright. That is gonna do it for this part. If you watched this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time, where we'll be hunting the stuff needed to get or our elemental decorations, and not sure what else. I guess maybe try out like some of the weapon monsters too, but we'll see when we get there. Until then, see ya.